do have the Lakers going all the way. If you believe in inspired effort, if you believe in teams of destiny, with everything that's happened this season, I think this has to be the Lakers' year. If anyone was looking for a finals prediction video, I'm sorry, but I thought it'd be kind of redundant to just reiterate what I've been saying this entire basketball season. The Lakers are winning the championship. I'm on the record. If you want me to go even more on the record than that, I think they'll probably take it in 5, maybe 6 games. So the Lakers are your NBA champions, and before we get into it, I don't want to hear any of this asterisk title, well, bullshit, because that's exactly what it is. These players were in unprecedented conditions during a global pandemic, which surely made this one of the most difficult championships to win in NBA history, not the other way around. There's no asterisk. If anything, there should be added praise for the discipline and for the determination it took to get ready for this title run and to win this NBA championship. So, with that being said, let's move on to today's video. And with today's video, I wanted to take a look back at the 6 bold predictions I made leading up to this NBA bubble experiment. And I'm going to preface the evaluation of these 6 bold predictions with the fact that they're called bold for a reason. The first one kind of seems like a gimme now, but let's not forget how worried people truly were that COVID would shut down the potential NBA restart.
We're all gonna die!
The NBA constructed a fantastic plan in terms of the bubble, in terms of everything, to minimize exposure for the players and the staff and everyone involved, and it worked. There were zero COVID cases throughout this entire thing, and that, I have to tip my hat to the NBA. That was a fantastic job done on their part. And overall though, there was just too much at risk here in terms of revenue and whatnot for both the players and for the league to not make this work in the long run, which is why I confidently banked on the fact that it would. I also thought letting the families join after, I believe it was after the first round, was a very nice touch on the NBA's part too. So hats off to everybody for the bubble working, because I think basketball fans everywhere are happier for the fact that it did. Listen, the NBA did everything in their power to set up the Pelicans to secure the 8th seed for the playoffs in the Western Conference, and they squandered it. And I will give almost exclusively all of the blame here to Alvin Gentry and his continued babying with the minutes restriction on his star player Zion Williamson, who looked more than good to go in the time that he was out on the court. But I mean, he did get fired for it, so there's that. At least the Pelicans realized what we all did in this bubble. Hey, looks like it looks like playing your star player for no more than 20 minutes a night gets you fired in the NBA.
You're fired! What?
Who knew? You know, I don't feel bad about this one at all. The Raptors lost a very competitive series to the Celtics where they easily could have came out on top, and from there probably could have gone on to at least contest the Heat. But the big thing here is that the East was always positioned in a way that, you know, once you got rid of the dead weight in the first round, anybody in the second round really could have feasibly gone on and won the entire conference. So in that sense, I don't feel bad about, you know, a little bit of hometown bias and banking on the Raptors to get the job done. Obviously they didn't, but I'm not going to lose sleep over this one. Well, I nailed the team for this one, but not the player. Because if you ask me, Jamal Murray was undoubtedly the Bubble's breakout star. He elevated himself from being probably a very good player to being a bona fide star player. You know, maybe even bordering on superstar player. Murray showed us that he is capable, like insanely capable, of just taking over a series with his scoring and at times his passing too, and he helped lead the Nuggets to not only one, but two 3-1 comebacks. Shout out to the Clippers, by the way. in these playoffs. The future of the Nuggets is very bright with Murray at the helm, with Jokic, and who knows, maybe Bol will come around eventually. I'd like to think so, at least.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
To be fair, the Ben Simmons injury really hurt some of the biggest reasons as to why I was excited, potentially, about where the Sixers go from here. But other than that, screw this team. Screw this team. Congratulations, you have officially screwed up the process.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
I came so damn close. So damn close with this one. LeBron James did win his fourth ring. He did win the finals MVP, but he came up an assist and a half short of averaging the triple-double. I believe his averages, if I'm not mistaken, were 29.8 points per game, 11.8 rebounds per game, and he had 8.5 assists per game. So, pretty damn close. But nonetheless, I'm going to take the partial victory here because of the, more bold predictions. This is definitely the closest I came to nailing one. So, yeah, I'll give myself a little, pat on the chest for that one. Yeah, betting on LeBron is still considered bold, right? I mean, he was washed, wasn't he? There you have it, folks. That's today's video. You know the usual drill. Like it, comment if you have something interesting to say, or even if you want to say hi, I'll take that too. Share the video if you can. I will continue saying this. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. And yeah, now that we're in the off season, hopefully I'll have more stuff coming for you shortly. And other than that, folks, I am out of here.